I'm Silvana Laudoni and I'm from CIAPE, the Italian Center for Permanent Learning based in Rome. Today I'm going to present you the open educational resource concerning the analysis of branding aspects in the design process. Branding is the process carried out by companies to differentiate their offer from similar ones using distinctive names or symbols. Its main purpose is to promote the brand image and to encourage customer brand loyalty. A new product could come with a new brand, maybe because it signed the introduction of a new line that uses a special material that is meant to satisfy customer special needs. The new brand must be coherent with your corporate brand strategy and vision. The goal is to provide the learners with practical knowledge and tools to construct a winning branding strategy from the beginning during the design process, transferring specific skills and competencies to define a brand identity that is appropriate with the product features and objectives established. Branding is based on the ability to communicate and to create longer-lasting relationships, so we can distinguish three different possibilities. The best case is when consumers know exactly what a company is delivering and are willing to pay a premium for its products. A company is in a neutral case when the market doesn't recognize its products. The worst case is when a company doesn't have a brand strategy and its actions contradict each other and confuse its customers. A good corporate reputation has its basis on socially unique experiences and relationship with all companies' important stakeholders. Corporate brands may carry out the most weight in terms of competitive advantage by assuring customers' loyalty. But we also need to create a brand that stands on its own. On the basis of a deep market analysis, a clear brand identity needs to be defined in order to effectively communicate values, creating a strong customer relationship, and so assuring a stable position into the market. We can distinguish four dimensions under which a brand identity is typically developed. Brand as a product, when the brand is associated with a product attributes values. Brand as an organization, when the brand is associated with the organization overall culture and values. Brand as a person, when the brand becomes a vehicle to express the consumer's personality. Brand as a symbol, when the brand is related with social significance. The main objectives of a brand identity are: create durable relationships, make the brand appeal for stakeholders, be part of a positioning strategy, establish a product differentiation, establish a brand loyalty, establish a reputation reflecting the corporate core values, vision, and culture. Here we present you the brand identity prism, a concept that helps to visualize how a brand is expressed through specific facets to tell its story, specifically the way the brand presents itself, how consumers see the brand's visible aspects, and its values policy. A practical example is proposed here for the Italian brand Texon Fabric. The branding strategy can assume different forms, considering the main aspects of the product's composition, the competitors, the market, and the available resources. We can have different possibilities: launch of a new brand or sub-brand, brand extension, co-branding, and licensing. The launch of a new brand presupposes a new identity incorporating a new vision and communicating specific messages. We report here two examples, those of Kurt Meyer market leader in the textile machinery sector, who launched in 2017 Kmon, a brand of software solutions to connect textile machines into the digital world, and the one of DuPont that launched a different brand for the commercialization of fibers, having advanced properties to be applied in the technical textile sector. Sub-brands are typically created as opportunity to reach a new audience. Here, the example of Furry Group, an engineering company that have developed different kinds of sub-brands in within the technical textile division addressed to different sectors: cable, automotive, construction, and healthcare. Brand extension is when a brand extends itself from one category into one another. We can report the example of Resistex, a brand of technical yarns that have extended its products into different technical textiles application compartments. Co-branding is the practice of two or more companies or brands coming together for a common marketing strategy. The goal is to sell new products or services for both of those companies. For instance, Levi's Commuter and Jaguar by Google gave birth to the tracker jacket, weaving Google technology into the denim and providing the urban cyclist with a safer ride thanks to the touch commands. Licensing is an agreement in which a company allows another organization to use its brand on other products for a fee or royalty. For instance, Schuler, a Switzerland manufacturer of technical and functional textiles, offers under licensing some textile finishing technologies to be used for the textile production of the licensing partners, offering at the same time comprehensive services. The branding strategy, together with corporate identity and communication and promotion campaign implemented, if successful, contribute to the creation of the brand equity, so the amount of money that consumers are willing to pay just because it's your brand. Brand equity can be evaluated through different measures. The most commonly used equity measure is the consumer-based brand equity, defined as the differential effect of brand knowledge on consumers' response to the marketing of the brand. We can measure the brand equity in relationship: brand strength in terms of distinctiveness, perceived importance, need satisfaction; brand stature in terms of ability to meet the consumer's expectations and brand awareness; brand behavior in terms of brand evaluation and loyalty. Another brand equity measure is the market-based brand equity that takes into consideration the following variables: price premium, measuring the premium consumers are willing to pay for a brand; revenue premium, reflecting the change of a brand value over time; or commodity distribution volume, measuring the ability to obtain distribution channels and shelf space; sales revenues, that are indicators of the brand market share. Finally, we can mention the financial-based brand equity measures that are based on financial market performance. For instance, we can report two variables: intangible asset value, generating future cash flows or reducing their volatility; interbrand value, combining the subjective consumer's mindset of brand equity with objective brand performance in the product market. Anyway, the rules to develop accessible brand value in any market can be summarized in 4 points. Keep the initial promise in terms of quality and performance service. Be aware of principles and values in which consumers recognize themselves. Be innovative. Have an attractive capacity through a well-structured communication strategy. So we can say that forming a great brand can help to increase awareness, inspire loyalty, and convey your desired messages to your consumers. It can be difficult to create an effective brand strategy that will adequately promote a new product or a revised design. In these slides, we intended to give instruments tools to help you create a product design embedding a clear message. For today, we finished, and thank you for your attention.